And we are back. GhettoRig episode 94.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Had a little break for a week. We were all gone on vacation. We'll talk a little bit about that. Sorry, I sound like shit, and that's because I feel like shit. All of us here are kind of on a similar boat.
I'm better. I'm better now.
Yeah, I'm feeling all right myself now.
The boys are
It
feeling
was
better,
pretty
but
bad last couple of days, though.
yeah, my throat is fucking killing me.
Hey, yo,
the best way I
pause.
can put it. I have a question for you guys that someone asked me to ask you guys today, and I don't want to forget. How would you guys feel if your girl randomly spiked your drink with one of those royal honey packets? You see what I'm talking about? Or the golden honey, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know.
How would I feel about it?
Yeah.
Like, if you found out later,
Yeah, I mean, she came, she gave you a drink. You guys were at some kind of function.
it depends on how it went. Like, if I had a good time, sure, why not?
How horny?
What?
was
I'd
she?
give her a high
Goddamn.
five.
No, I
afterwards.
mean, clearly she's trying to,
Trying to
help you solve
out.
that problem.
I want to
later.
get to the bottom of this problem. Why?
No,
is
she's
she
gonna
like-
help you solve it, right? She's not just doing this to like tease you.
No, but what prompted her to do that? Like, has it been like lately a little slow for her? Dry season?
That's
What's
not the
going on?
question. How would you feel?
I wouldn't feel any. I think I'd be all right.
He'd be feeling pretty hard.
It's pretty
You'd be feeling pretty hard.
No, I mean it's
Hey,
pretty
yo.
sounds sick as fuck. No, I mean it's not that bad. I mean, like if you ask me, it sounds pretty
Well, your voice?
innocent. No, oh, I sound sick as fuck. I guess is what I was
Oh.
talking about.
That honey? I don't think that honey works though.
I heard it works.
Does it?
I've heard it works. I haven't tried it yet, but I heard it works.
Yeah, I've been told it works, too. I was about to buy 3 packets when they told me it does, but...
And now today, I heard again. It works.
Hmm.
And it's pretty like effective, from what I've heard.
Yeah, but which one is it? There's like so many of them now.
Just like that brown packet that's really famous online right now. You see them in like every gas station
What do
or
they put
liquor
in it?
store.
What is it, like synthetic Cialis? Like a low dose of it?
I don't know, man. It's apparently this honey, man. Let's look it up. Let's see what's inside this shit.
Yeah.
You ever look it up for you?
Yeah, if you want to look it up on the computer, that's fine. But yeah, like I had the same reaction. I was kind of like, I don't know. I wouldn't be too mad. I wouldn't be mad. I don't think.
Yeah,
so.
no, I've taken the shit.
This one
That
right
shit
here.
don't work. I mean, it doesn't do the job any more than what it is.
The Royal Honey.
Yeah, the royal honey. Yeah,
Yeah. No,
I-
I haven't tried that shit.
I've tried one packet. I mean, didn't do. Like it was the same for me. You know, it didn't do.
I've heard it works from a couple of my boys. I heard it works. And then I also heard they're not good for you though. They apparently have some shit in them that they're not very good.
I didn't see that. Well, here's the thing. I don't know. Like it could work, but I didn't see a difference.
Yeah.
You know, to me it was just fine. It's still my 2 rounds and we're good to go.
Okay. Well, that's just I didn't want to forget.
Damn, my
You know,
stomach.
I was told to ask that
Boys,
question.
give me like 10 minutes.
What's up?
I forgot something.
You forgot something? You gotta go?
Yeah, I gotta get up for 2 seconds.
Okay. So, how did you enjoy your cruise experience, Miguel? Because this could be me and you here for a little bit, it looks like.
Shit. I don't know if I should hop over there now.
You
Over
might
the
as well. You
couch.
want to come hop over with me?
Alright, bet. Hold on.
Just put that main camera on. Take a ride.
Give me a minute.
We can pull up. What I'll do is I'll pull up the. Oh shit! Never mind. We'll pull it up later.
You gonna pull the stream over here?
No, I was thinking that so I could put the cruise ship we're on, but we'll show it later.
Do you want me to, like, not just, like...
Just
put
leave
on
it,
the
bro.
stream?
Just leave it.
Alright,
It's,
fuck
it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, bro. How do you enjoy your whichever side has the braille on it? Usually feel for that on the panel.
Cruise was fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking up.
You
Ah,
liked it?
shit. I'm not used to being here. This is not my side.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, that's good spacing.
Cruise is great.
You
dude.
look good over here, bro. You gotta join us on the couch more. What the fuck?
Yeah. I look
It
good.
looks like it fits you. No, but yeah, it's like, what was your favorite part of the cruise?
Trying to take pictures on horses
This
was
man took some
probably
badass pictures.
the funnest part
Yeah.
because the whole entire time was it was really hard to focus, but I just put on burst mode and somehow some pictures
Came
were
out
kind of
well.
stable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I was telling you, the portrait mode is kind of fucked up on the certain lens that I had on. So I was taking a lot of pictures on canvas, so that was good too.
So I wonder what the fuck that is because it doesn't make any sense why it would blur a certain way and not a.
It's
not,
weird. I'm not even paying attention to it because I really shouldn't even use that lens for portrait photography, anyways.
Okay.
But all the ones that I did take with the 50 millimeter lens came out fantastic.
And how did
The ones that I took of Kevin, Rodolfo,
bro? There was some badass.
those were
pictures
all
that
on the
you-
50 millimeter.
Bro,
Those were great.
the pictures are amazing. that
Yeah,
you
those
took.
are awesome.
What was I gonna say? How did your mom like the cruise?
She had a good time. I asked her after when we were in the car, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you have a good time?" And she's like, "Yeah, I had a really good time." And then she was like, "Did you have a good time?" And I was like, "Shit, I fucking hope so."
Would
I had
you
a-
do
I had a
another
fucking
cruise?
Blast. I would do another. I would do another cruise with you guys.
Yeah, that shit's fun. I
Yeah.
like it.
That shit was fun.
There's like
My favorite excursion was the one in Turks and Caicos after the braids.
Oh. Yeah, the horseback riding was really fun though. That's probably one of the best excursions I ever done. Like on the riding them on the actual beach and stuff. That shit was
The
really
horses?
Fun. Yeah.
The horses is cool. The horses is cool. Being able to chill. Taking us to that little place with a little music,
Yeah.
giving us a little time to chill. That was also really cool.
Yeah,
as well.
that's the only thing I wish we would have had more of was more time to just hang out and then ride again later.
What were we constricted in time because we had to go
No.
back to the cruise? Or
No, they wanted to leave already. The people were ready to leave.
Mm.
If it was up to me though, we would have stayed there chilling for a lot longer. Maybe had another drink. or
Going a little
something.
bit quicker on the horses on the way back. That was really fun too.
Yes, that was fun.
Kevin busting his ass. Damn it, man! I didn't get it on camera, but I wish I did.
I blame Rodolfo for that
Why?
because he's brought his GoPro and never pulled it out.
Oh, haha, for not capturing it.
Yeah, I blame Rodolfo for
He-
not
he-
having that.
I thought he had the whole entire rig already. He's super excited to bring it out and never did.
Exactly. Exactly. I remember every time we would get down to the island or we would go do something and I was like, "Where's the GoPro? Where's the GoPro?" And he's just like, "Damn, bro, I forgot."
Did he bring it on the cruise or he?
Yeah, he had it on the cruise ready.
So he just didn't bring it out at all.
He just didn't bring it out. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he
That's
fucked up.
fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. I told him it's your fucking fault. We didn't have footage of Kevin falling.
What was your favorite excursion?
The horseback riding was probably the best thing we did, I think.
Yeah.
But like in total, like I think nothing beats when I went on the catamaran with we were in Dominican Republic. We rented a catamaran where it was like a big enough group of us where basically there was only like 5 or 6 people that were on the catamaran that weren't part of our group. Everyone else was like a 20 or 30 of us on the goddamn catamaran. And that was probably one of the best excursions I ever did.
How did you like the club on the cruise?
Um,
I know you're not a big club guy, but what was your experience like with that?
you know what? So I have to
Did
say
you
this.
at least like the silent midnight?
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
The silent party was actually pretty fucking cool.
Okay.
I like the concept of that. I think that's really really cool because I think it's nice to like take off your headphones for a
And
second.
be
And
able to hear people.
you can hear people singing. If it's like a song everyone knows, you can hear everyone singing, or like it's cool watching the dynamic of the DJs because like if everyone's on one color, the other DJ knows he has to step it up with something.
Yeah.
Like, because no one's gonna listen to his shit.
I feel like sometimes if you playing some shit, it's like, yo, what the fuck are you playing? What's that
Exactly.
vibe? They'll
So
switch too. They have the switch too, so they can switch back and
Exactly.
forth.
They have the
That
same
was fun to
headphones we
see.
have on. So like
Shit,
they can
the
just,
DJ would put on a tune and switch to the other DJ's tune. Fuck you guys.
yeah, exactly. And he would like try and see what they were playing, but you could tell like there was just moments where like the whole room was red or the whole room was blue, and then there was those fucking weirdos that were on the green channel, fucking jamming out. That shit was hilarious. Like it was just static, right? So
It was just static.
Yeah,
There was nothing else.
there was nothing there. The headphones had 3 channels, and everyone was on the blue and red ones because there was no DJ
Do
for
you
the
think
green
the people
channel.
in the green channel were just people that didn't know how to switch the channel, so they were just pretending that they were on a channel?
No, I think they were so drunk that
They
they
just didn't
wanted
give a
to
fuck?
just be weird.
By listening to static?
Yeah, and just acting like they were they were trying to trick people. Is like what I think their goal was. Like constantly
switch to the green channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Switch to the green
So
channel.
they wanted to like see everyone switch the green channel and
And be
look
like,
at
"What
them
the
weird.
fuck
What
is
the
this?"
fuck are you guys doing? And they're just jamming out on the fucking static and shit. You know, so I think that was kind of funny. There was a couple like couples that were doing that shit. There was like 2 or 3 couples in the room that were on the green channel just jamming out. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Those motherfuckers are probably talking to aliens or some shit.
I'm telling you, they were really, really intoxicated. Whether it was drunk or they snuck some stuff on the ship. Or
You like
whatever.
I really like the Havana bar as well on the cruise.
The Havana bar is a cool
that was
experience.
really
You want to know
that was
something
really
though?
fun for me.
I enjoyed the last cruise we went on. Had also the same Havana bar thing because it was also a Carnival cruise, right?
Okay.
And it was just a different cruise ship. I don't remember what ship it was, but they had a Havana bar, and the concept was a little cooler in my sense that I liked it more. I like more of the DJ. I like having the DJ and like, because anytime you hear every time they try and do a different song that's not their style is still part of the song. You know what I mean? Like if they try to do a reggaeton, it would sound like a merengue. They had to put that beat to it. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of nice to be able to hear the song for what it is with the DJ, which is what I kind of enjoyed. With
Me
the
and
DJ
Jay went up to
experience
them because Jay wanted to have a
really
song
cool
played.
guys. What was the name of their group?
Midnight Project.
Midnight Project.
Yeah,
Really,
I follow
really
them
cool
on
guys.
Instagram. Shout out.
Yeah. Really cool.
They're really
group.
good. They're very good.
Yo,
They're
the
all
guy
very
on the
good.
drums is killer. Guy on the
The
drums
guy
is
on the-
killer.
yeah.
Yeah. On the set
Didn't
is
he
killer.
come party with us one of the nights? At least I think one of your mom or your dad brought him along. You talking about the skinny guy with glasses, right?
Yeah, did he go in the club with us? I think the night of Emily's
he
birthday.
was at the club. He was at the club with us.
Yeah.
It was
I
cool.
remember that.
Jay tried to get them to play Poblado.
Yeah.
That didn't work out.
That didn't work.
I even tried singing the song for them, and they still couldn't. I did fuck up. I was a little drunk, and I was like, I think the song is by Nicky Jam or some shit like that, and it wasn't. It was by J Balvin.
Yeah. And there's a few artists that are part of it as well. Carol G.
But
and
we
stuff.
were saying.
You were
artists
saying
that
the
weren't
wrong
either.
shit, huh?
Yeah.
I see you got the Rokas on. How you like them?
Oh, the Rokas are great. They don't slip off. I could keep them on like all day, and they won't slip an inch. Any other glasses that I've ever had, they fucking slip.
I see that they have like a curve to them, right? The lens, no?
The lens?
Like look sideways? Yeah, like the frame has a little bit of curve to them. How do you like that? Like it curves a little bit to your face, a little bit, right? It's not.
No, I think mostly all glasses do that.
Okay.
Yeah, some I do like that these are a little bit shorter compared to other glasses. A lot of the glasses come all the way back and then they get folded to the shape of your ear, which I had some really long glasses one time. I don't know why they ever let me buy these glasses.
So
and they bent them down so much that they would hurt the back
I remember
of my
that.
ear.
I remember that shit in high school, right? You had those in high school?
It was they were like the second pair that I ever got. It was some clear glasses.
I remember asking you, Miguel, why'd they fold them shit so hard? They don't hurt, and you're like, yeah, they do.
Hurt like a bitch.
Yeah,
I
they
couldn't
do.
change them.
And I was like, bro, why don't you have them curve them back? Because I remember I had very similar glasses too when I wore glasses in high school because of the smart board. That shit used to give me a headache. I have like this like a one of my eyes is like a 0 and one of them is just a 1, like a -1, like the smallest prescription you can basically get. I can see perfectly fine. It's just like even right now the lights I can feel it in my eyes. Like it annoys me.
So you're sensitive to light.
Yes. But what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I remember I had similar glasses like that where they had the plastic with the wire inside that they had to heat them up and they could form them to your ear or whatever. And what I was gonna ask you also is, so my dad recently is getting some glasses made for him, right? And is your prescription so fucked just like his, where they had to ask for pupil distance?
Pupil distance. When you're talking about pupil distance, you're referring to
The distance, yeah, one to the other.
yes,
Yep.
of course, yes. They always do that.
What's your? You know what yours is?
I believe it was 55 inches or centimeters.
55 centimeters? No way, centimeters.
51 millimeters.
Millimeter. It could be millimeters.
55 millimeter.
Yeah.
It was 55. You said.
55 centimeters is like
the
foot
way
and a half.
Roca does it is that they have you take your phone
Yeah, they have like a thing.
and then you put a card, like a credit card, right in between up here on top of your forehead, and it measures it. I guess using augmented reality.
Got you. But yours is 55.
Yeah.
I don't
Is that
remember
good
what
or
my
bad?
dad's was because they don't usually have to. They
I
usually
would
that's not
say it's
something
bad.
that's.
I personally would say it's bad because my eyes are really close together, in my opinion.
So this bridge, I mean, I have that too, where this bridge is not thick enough, so my eyes are a little bit close to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that on you guys' faces.
So can you do LASIK on your eyes?
I did talk to a doctor one time, but he said he wouldn't recommend it until you're at least like 24 or 25 years old, because that's when your eyes start progressing the least. Remember, or LASIK still is another contact that could potentially have to be replaced later on because your vision may have changed so much. So if you do it earlier on in life, it
Well,
fucks you up later on.
you're supposed to do LASIK only when your vision stops getting worse. Like when it's been
Correct,
several
yeah.
years where it's like it's been stagnant basically.
Yes.
Thank you, Justin.
It
I
is an
appreciate
option.
it.
I've been thinking about
I
it.
try.
Just not a priority at the moment because I don't mind wearing glasses right now. So. I love the idea of not having glasses just because it allows me to do more sports, get in the water without having to take off my glasses, all that fun stuff. I don't ever take off my glasses for damn near anything.
Yeah. How bad is it?
I can.
Coke bottle
So the thing is, I can see
Pepsi
things.
Cola machine.
But the thing is, I can't tell things apart from a distance.
You have to do it.
So
You have
it
to
fucks
pay,
with me.
just like Emily, right? Where you have to pay extra to get them thinner.
Yes, if I wanted to, correct.
Yeah.
So how thick are they?
They're pretty thick.
They're already pretty thick, and he pays to get them thinner.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking thick.
God damn, you got the Pepsi Cola bottle glasses.
Yep.
Well, what's the negative on that, or is it positive?
I have a picture of it, but I don't know right off the top of my head. I don't give a fuck. As long as they fix my vision.
Yeah.
But you remember your pupil distance, or is that just because you did it just now?
Just because it was a special moment, with the Rogue app, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. I remember they had to verify with my dad. They had to verify with my dad that they were asking for that because that's not something that they usually ask for.
For the what?
For basic prescription, they don't usually ask for the pupil distance, or am I wrong?
I thought that's something that is procedure because I feel like it's so that they.
Or maybe his figure was really weird or something. I don't know.
I don't know. But
There was something off about
definitely,
his.
I think it definitely helps because they've always measured it for me every single time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's something else going on with his, but I know there was something off with his, or why they were asking for it, or whatever. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong parameter.
Bifocals?
Man, I don't know. He's got something messed up with his eyes that
because
they were trying to figure out whether it was actually the nerve in his eye or his
There are these other
vision.
different type of lens that have they're called progressives, and instead of having that little dash in the center that differentiates from close to reading to farther distance from the top, it kind of just makes a curve right under, and all you have to do is just look under to the bottom, and that's your close. And when you're looking up top,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
distance.
It has the little extra window on the bottom.
It doesn't have a window at all. So that's
the new ones he's
that's the
talking
cool
about.
thing
The
about
new ones that
progressives.
doesn't have them.
So here, I'll show you a little diagram of it. There's diagrams of.
Excuse me. Oh my god. Like a trailer park bitch.
Glasses.
What'd you do, burp?
Yeah.
Oh.
So see right here.
Okay.
So instead of having a little dash at the bottom with that little thing
The window,
that's
yeah.
the little window that you're talking about, you have a distance. So this is your regular vision. As long as you're looking up and normal, you're gonna be able to see stuff. Intermediate. That's I don't.
But
think
what's
I've
on
ever
the
seen somebody
sides?
with
What the sides
intermediate.
are?
But then near sight, all you have to do is just look through the bottom here, and that is your near distance.
What about the sides?
I think the reason they blur the sides is because when you're looking near, right? If you put something like this right instantly, everything, even really close to it, is blurred in your peripheral. But as you're looking out, your peripheral vision, even though I'm focusing on that LED strip per se, that thing right there isn't necessarily very blurry. But when you're looking at something up close, like my hand, you do this, everything really, even close to it, is very blurry already.
Yeah.
It's
I
really
guess
cool, but
it
I'm
probably
not a
would
big
look
fan
weird.
of the lenses that
Is your both
darken.
fucked up? You're just distance that's fucked up, right?
Yeah, my distance is messed up. I have astigmatism.
That's usually hereditary. Who has it?
I think my mom is starting to get it now.
Nah, man, it's
My
hereditary. Like the
Dad,
glasses.
I think his vision is fucked up.
What, vision? Not necessarily. You can mess it up.
And in early ages, when you develop it, yeah.
Well, I
'Cause
definitely
Lynette-
have it-
my-
I
my-
developed
neither
it
my
very,
parents-
very early. There was a point in time when I could see things though.
Hmm.
Yeah, but as a kid, I was out on the street a lot. I remember this one time, I got in an argument with these other kids about a game of marbles, and they got mad and they threw sand, like small, very very thin particles, right into my eye. And I remember just trying to wash that shit off, and it just.
Did you fuck them up Cuban style with rocks?
No, dude, those kids were fucking evil, dude. One of them bit my chest. Yeah, I still have a scar to this day.
Little vampires.
A kid that bit my chest. I punched the fuck out of that kid though.
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessary. I mean, it probably can be, but like Lynette is blind as a bat, and my parents aren't like that. I mean, my dad now is developing stuff as he's getting older, but they can read a street sign from far away. My sister, fuck no.
She adopted. She adopted.
I don't know. I don't know if you could. This looks too much like my mom.
So you talk about the cruise yet?
No, we talked a little bit about the cruise. Like, what was Miguel's favorite thing? He was telling us how he really enjoyed taking pictures while riding horses.
Yeah, that was cool. I never did it.
I was about to say, you didn't go ride horses with us?
Nope.
Yeah, you fucked up.
No, I didn't, because we went out to the restaurant, and then we went downtown area, which was kind of cool. Took pictures of a bunch of old cars, drank fresh coconut.
Yeah, you still fucked up. That shit was super fun. Super fun.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't. That's the best horse riding experience I've ever had. It's one of the top 3 excursions I've ever done.
But you and the guys are not convincing me. All of you came back with fucking tore up shins.
All of you who? It was Emily and her brother.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh.
I had a scab the size of the one you have on your pinky right now. That's it. On one foot.
I'm not going to talk about the scab that I had on my butt.
Yeah, the scab on your butt.
I didn't actually
pause,
scab,
bro. Pause.
Yes, my balls were killing me by the end of that shit because at certain times, like when he's walking, it's fine, and then the moment he starts trying to speed walk, is when it sucks. And then if you can get him to gallop, then it's fine.
Bro, you know what? Every time we go to countries like that, even to Puerto Rico, it makes me think how much we have it, like how good we have it.
I told that shit to my mom as soon as I got off the cruise on the way back, as we were leaving the port.
Yeah,
I was like, after this cruise, like everything just being done for you, given to you, the food you've eaten, like you don't have to do jack shit. When you get back on land, you feel so fucking grateful for what you have, especially when you're in other countries. Like, you don't even have a car, you have to rent a car to get to places. You get home and you have a car, you have a place to go, you have food at home. That's
and then like you're in those countries just filled with poverty, and like, for example, the guy that was renting us the horses, like his helpers walking around shoeless.
Yeah. Like
in the mud and the rocks. There's no shoes on. Like the shirt that's probably never been washed. Like old ass hat. Like these guys live off of minimal things.
And like, you know, the Dominican Republic, you know, we stopped there, and then Puerto Rico stopped there, and then we stopped at fucking Grand Turk, bro. See, on the map of Grand Turk, it shows that there is a park with grass. We got to the park. It's flooded with dirty ass water. There's literally no grass. It's just dirty water. That's their park.
See, we didn't leave the port, so
you guys didn't leave the port, so you saw like the nice manicured side of things.
We saw the most beautiful part of Grand Turk. It was beautiful.
The water was really nice.
Everything was beautiful to us on Grand Turks, but we did not leave the island or the port.
The port.
Yeah, we went driving, bro. We went a decent amount.
I heard.
On a beach, everything was fine. On a beach side, everything's fine. One street over, oh my God, it's a fucking shambles. Yeah. And you think about it, people live there.
I think the best one definitely is Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Well, nice. Yeah, obviously, like, you know, being it's a triple tax-free state basically. So a lot of rich money goes there because they can avoid taxes by having residence in Puerto Rico. But Puerto Rico is a place I would want to go back to.
I love
actually go back to for 3 days.
Puerto Rico anytime, dude.
For like the weekend, I would like to go back to it for a weekend.
No, Puerto Rico, you gotta go for like a 5-6 days. It's the best.
Yeah,
it's really nice. We
go on a Thursday and come back on like a Sunday or Monday. That's what I would want to do.
Yeah, Thursday to Monday is good.
That's what I would want to do. And flights are super cheap. It's only like $120 to fly there.
Flights can be pretty cheap.
Yeah, round trip, and then get a quick Airbnb. Just stay there, you know.
You gotta go to Bistro Cafe. Oh my God, that place is so good.
Oh, the place is good, but I don't think I would that place is good. I don't think I'll be like eating like a pig, but I'd go back there.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but it's good.
That too. It's not cheap, but the portions are fucking humongous.
Exactly, because you can eat twice.
Every time I've gone, I've never been able to eat all their food.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a fucking Peruvian restaurant. You go in, prices are a little bit higher, but then fucking they bring you a fucking plates that are this big.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I've never eaten at Peruvian.
Oh no, this is one thing. This is my one pet peeve with Puerto Rico. You guys ready? They don't split bills.
Yeah.
They don't
Anywhere,
split
right?
bills.
Dude,
You go into a
huge.
restaurant with your group of like 10, it was 12 of us at one table, and I'm fucking having to count this shit up at the end. This shit was so stupid, man. That shit is so annoying. That's my one pet peeve with Puerto Rico. And that's not just Bistro Cafe. That's majority of the places are going to tell you they don't split bills. You can complain a little bit, and I think there was a place or two where they did it for us, but most of the places will not split your bill. That shit's really annoying.
Yeah. Did you figure out ever the bill situation?
Yes.
Okay.
They ended up charging us some extra stuff, but it's whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, but I would want to go back to Puerto Rico on my own. The DR, that side of DR, not a fan. Not a fan of that side of DR, but Punta Cana, go back there anytime.
Yeah.
Because I think, like if you do the resorts.
I would like to go to Puerto Plata.
Puerto Plata by itself.
That's where we were, yeah.
By itself.
Yeah. I saw some really nice cabanas that they had and stuff. The beach looked really nice. I would be down. Not necessarily Amber Cove, but go to another like resort in Puerto Plata, I'd be down. Yeah.
But yeah, and then Grand Turks and Caicos, I don't know if I want to go back there.
Nope. No, I would not go to Grand
Turks. It's a one and done deal.
Yeah.
I think it was really like a one and done type of thing.
Yeah.
It was like now I understand why they don't want to go to the fucking to the what do you call it, the Carnival Island by itself, because Grand Turk is basically the Carnival Island.
Yeah, but it's also like full of like poverty because it's a lot bigger than one of those little Carnival or MSC islands.
Technically, if they've given us a normal golf cart, we would have made it all the way to the lighthouse.
Oh, I heard you guys broke down. Yeah.
Yeah, we broke down halfway through.
Whose golf cart was it?
It was
Josh and Jasmine.
Josh and Jasmine cart
sucks.
broke down. Yeah, would have made it, but we did see the local donkeys that they're super famous for. The local donkeys.
Yeah, there's like a
everywhere.
donkey beach or whatever, or mule beach or whatever.
Yeah, but we didn't get to the mule beach, but we did see the donkey. So, bottom line is, only if you do like a tour there, but that's about it.
I don't know why I just put myself through that torture.
Why? What is it? What happened?
Trying to hit a vape right now. With my
Yeah,
thumb
but can we talk about the fucking day number 2 and me eating boiled eggs for breakfast, thinking it's fucking protein, and I really think that's what it was, because everyone else ate everything.
What?
I had the ass squirts for 2 days straight.
That wasn't only you.
Dude, I was feeling terrible like the first.
Yeah,
3
man.
days.
Like
I
a lot
was
of us.
bad.
A lot of
You
us
too?
A lot of us.
Oh,
had
I thought that
shits,
was
man.
just the only one.
No,
man, I
dude,
had the
shitting.
shits.
First 2-3
And
days.
it wasn't
Pissing
just
out
the
of my
first
ass.
2 days, man.
I was trying to thug it out by not taking any medication. And then my mom gave me some meds, and I was feeling bad. I was like, "Yo, give me like 3 of those."
Yeah, I took some charcoal from your sister, bro. The minute I downed that charcoal, back to normal.
No.
Whatever bacteria I had in me, they fucking killed it.
No, man. And I was actually really disappointed with the food.
Yeah, the buffet food was fucking trash.
It was.
All of it, I feel
it
like
was
was
a
there.
season. No, I wouldn't say all of it. There was
No,
some good
the
stuff.
restaurant was decent.
The restaurant I did not mess with too much. The best things I had were like the steak and lobster. That's about it.
Yeah. So restaurant was decent, but if you would have paid for food, like that night we went for hibachi was fucking delicious. Hibachi was really good, and it was like only $8 or some shit extra.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind doing that. I wish we would have went to more of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. I wish it would.
But some of them were like $50 extra and this and that, and you're like, bro, I just done
the
paid already
steakhouse
this
was like
much
50,
money. Yeah,
like $40 $50 extra.
yeah. I mean, the food was okay if you stuck to the things that you knew was going to be good. Because you could have picked just the fucking chicken or just the
Shrimp cocktail was amazing.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's it. There you go. And then they had a couple of tuna tartars that were pretty good.
I did have a bad experience with food. I think the worst experience that I had with food was maybe breakfast in the morning at the buffet, because I didn't really fuck with much. But there was a day that there was French toast. I had that.
The breakfast,
the eggs
I used
fucking
to.
sucked. They did have an omelet station, but I wasn't gonna stand on.
Bro,
Yeah,
I fucked up. We fucked up because that restaurant where we were having dinner,
Yeah, they have.
that was open for breakfast. I went there like not the last day, but
second last day.
Yeah, second to last day. And bro, they brought a steak and eggs, bro. Like it was good, like steak and eggs, waffle and chicken with maple syrup.
Good for me for breakfast. I used to go to the chicken place and get the chicken and biscuit, and they dip the chicken tenders in like this like honey chili oil. That was pretty good, and I would have that with like grab a couple croissants from the buffet.
Yeah,
and have that.
Actually, talking about the croissants, that wasn't bad. Like a little bit of butter and some cheese and some ham in it.
Yeah, croissants were good.
The burgers, the burgers are fucking great.
The burgers were good. I had a one.
Burgers was good.
I had a couple burgers. I think I had one or two.
I had one burger, and then I had that chicken sandwich, the Nashville chicken sandwich. I had that. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a Shaq's chicken place.
Yeah, Shaq's. And then overall, I think overall the cruise experience was good. Everybody was very attentive. That was the thing there, like right there, clean up, boom, 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 quickly, take care of everything. Yeah. Havana Club was pretty fire, like especially playing dominoes with everyone. Like we were just there playing dominoes.
I'm surprised they had Brugal rum on the ship.
Which was right.
I was very surprised.
Time where they ran out of the 1888, and I was like, Brugal? Okay, yeah, sure, let's go.
Yeah, well, 1888 is Brugal.
Yeah. Bro, low key.
They had the Añejo, the cheap-ass one.
They ran out of the 1888, so I was like, okay, give me
fuck it, Añejo it is. Especially if you're mixing it. No, maybe.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Low key, Miggy was conceived and born in front of a fucking bodega. This motherfucker can play some dominoes, bro. He can fuck with some dominoes, man.
I heard you guys.
Him and Arthur cleaned up the table, bro.
I'm gonna give it up to Arthur. He was the man.
I mean, you guys were fucking cleaning that table. I was like, God damn.
I mean, I heard Ozzy was killing everybody before I got there.
Well, Ozzy was killing everybody because it was Ozzy playing with Damaris and me playing with Josh or me playing with someone else, and it's usually...
I don't know. I don't try too hard when it comes to dominoes, man. I'll count chips and shit, but I'm not like I have like 2 to 3 rules I just play by. Like, don't kill my teammate's chip. Try as hard as I can not to kill their shit. Count. Don't be a fucking idiot. And that's about it.
Yeah.
So this is the thing.
Give up the sauce, Miggy. No, give up the sauce.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit of the sauce, but that just comes with the bad experience anyway. I'm not a big fan of dominoes. The reason why, I would try and play as a kid, and I would get screamed at by the adults.
Yes.
Or the adults
would
let
happens,
me play with the adults because they thought you were a kid, so you sucked. There was a lot of yelling involved when it came to playing dominoes.
Yep.
There still is.
Yep.
Even when you go out there, they're still screaming at each other. I avoid dominoes at all costs.
Not at this table. We were not yelling at each other.
Exactly. I enjoyed my time at the cruise because there was nothing else to do other than dance. Dancing was fun. I really enjoyed that too. But I just had time to think. I could just read everybody. It was a fun time. We were all drinking. It was, everybody was lit. It was a fun time.
I never laughed so much. Play dominoes.
I could sit down. A week. I could sit down and just concentrate on that.
But I'll give it to you guys, to both of you. You guys ran every fucking day, whether it was in the morning, throughout the day. You guys did something.
I was fucked. I only ran like one day.
I ran every day.
You ran more than that.
I ran every day except for
one day, but I did walk a lot.
1 or 2 days I didn't run.
Yeah, I ran 2 days, I think. Or 3
so
days.
it was.
We did 3 day of workouts.
The day that we ran, when we rode the horses, that was enough of a workout. Yeah. And then the day after that, I didn't do anything. But every other day I ran at least a mile or 2.
But then all of that ship going back and forth, bro.
Yeah, just trying to grab something to eat
was something. I mean, you were trying to get to the 8th floor pool.
Yeah.
Oof, baby.
Yeah.
Gotta go back and forth.
Walking across the ship was a bit of a mission. That bitch was rocky.
Not only rocking, that bitch was big, bro.
Yes, it's fucking
big as fuck, bro.
Yes.
And 6,500 people, bro. I would see a cute girl, and the next thing you know, she with parents, never see her again.
Yeah, it was like 6,000, 6,500.
Yeah, 6,500 people in there. But but the comedy show was pretty good.
Some of them were really good. I think Jason Blanchard, Manny Acosta, they were.
Manny Acosta was pretty cool.
Really
Blanchard
funny.
was good. We watched them the most.
I only saw Manny once.
You saw Manny once? Oh, that's right. We saw Manny once.
Only, yeah.
And then Jason Blanchard we saw several times.
Yes.
He was funny.
Yeah, he was fucking hilarious. I liked his. Even his PG show was pretty good. Yes, Emily's asking me if I want a Terraflu tea. Yes, please.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, the cruise was good. I would, man, I honestly, if I wanted to go somewhere like that big, I would probably do a resort again. I would suggest a resort because at the end of the day, like I get it for grandmas and grandpas, it's easier to get to the ship.
I'm done doing anything all inclusive like that. I look at it this way. I'll do the cruises. I'll do the Punta Canas for when it comes to exactly what you're saying. Because my family wants to go on vacation, this and that. But you're not going to see me or Emily anymore planning cruises or all inclusives, bro. Like, let's go to fucking... Like, she wants to go to Vegas. She just turned 21. All right, let's fucking do it.
Let's do Vegas.
Let's do Vegas.
Vegas is cheap.
I really want... I've fucking been wanting to go to California for like 10 years. Let's go to California. Like, let's do new shit and let's go explore.
We can do this.
Like, for example, one of my favorite trips that we went on, like, to this day, as like just a small thing, wasn't expensive, just with the group, was Puerto Rico. And I think Miggy can attest to that. That shit was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it was just to go and explore and do whatever we wanted to do. Because I had been to Puerto Rico, but on, like, ports. And, like, just spend a day there. Like, I hadn't really been there to visit like that.
I'm telling you, if you want to do Vegas, it's super easy. You fly into Reno, Nevada, you rent a fucking car, and then you drive. Because, like...
How far is the drive to Vegas from there?
So
it's like 40 minutes.
Lake Tahoe, North Lake Tahoe, and there's the South Lake Tahoe, North Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe is super fucking beautiful. That gorgeous picture with a green or blue lake that you see, that's Lake Tahoe usually. You stop by there, and then from there, 3 hours to Los Angeles, and then San Fran is right there as well. 3 hours to San Fran, not LA, but San Fran is right there. And then you can come back through Napa Valley. Like, you can do all that. And you can hit Reno, Nevada, which is Vegas right there. You know, you can hit the Vegas. You can do Grand Canyon. But you're going to need a lot of days for that. You're going to need at least a week to hit all that because they're about four hours away in different directions.
Yeah.
So if you want to do Grand Canyon and then go back to... that's a full day of driving that you're going to lose just to get to California. And San Fran is going to be packed. Now, San Fran is fun. I don't know where in California you want to go, but San Fran is not where you want to be. I would rather go to Grand Canyon, visit Vegas, than go to San Fran. San Fran is a fucking shithole.
We're going to Grand Canyon in March, I think, for Rodolfo's birthday.
Nice. So Grand Canyon is nice, and then that you can do that. Reno, fly into Reno. Usually flights are cheap, or even fly to Vegas. Flights are super cheap. Rent a car, and then you're gonna drive a little bit, but it's well worth it. You know.
What's our flight gonna look like, Miggy? Check that out. The week of March 9th.
Go
So
Google
just do
flights.
TPA to what's the closest to
Just
Grand
to
Canyon?
Las Vegas or Reno, Nevada.
For Grand Canyon though.
Yeah, it's 4 hours from there.
Oh, okay. So we can do Las
Drive.
Vegas and Grand Canyon in the same trip.
That's it. That's what I'm trying to say.
The little arrows on the top. Yep.
And the best thing you can possibly do,
no,
guys,
it's not that.
rent a fucking minivan. Rent a minivan.
Oh, there's little arrows on the next to the calendar, to the right of the calendars. Wait, there's one on the right hand side. Yeah.
Oh,
Go to March.
It's his glasses.
So let's say we go from like Thursday to Monday, from the 7th to the 10th.
Oh, that's not enough time.
No.
Nah.
Seven-
Not for Vegas and Reno.
Do 7th to the 12th.
Now you gotta click one more time and just get rid of that. Yeah, there you go.
Now you just hit done.
That I don't.
That's pretty expensive, huh?
Yeah, I don't think that's enough time. That's expensive. Usually they're not that expensive because it is to Vegas.
You know what it is? Springtime.
Mm-hmm.
In the March.
Mm-hmm. Usually Vegas is super cheap.
Damn, but that's not bad. There was one there for $361 with a bag.
Yeah, but that's a fucking layover and a half.
Fuck, 24-hour
No,
trip.
no,
Fuck
no.
that.
Reno, Nevada usually connects through Nashville through Southwest, and that's the cheapest way to go about it.
Have you guys
And
heard
that's
of
a 6 hour
Royal
minimum.
Caribbean Icon?
No, there's a new one. They're building Jubilee.
So
No, that's
the
Carnival.
Icon of the Seas.
You're talking about Royal
Ah,
Caribbean.
Royal Caribbean.
Yeah,
Okay.
Royal Caribbean Icon of the Seas. This is a fucking water park, and this is going to be starting to sail in about a month and a half, I think.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, tickets go for about $1,800 per cabin. If you go for a balcony, it's around $2,400 per person.
Per person.
And these
Per
are
cabin, per person. Be local.
or sorry, per cabin. My bad.
Okay.
Okay, well that's
Not bad then, because you talk about $2,000 for a cabin under. That's good.
Well, I'm guessing. I think the prices that I was looking at was probably.
well that's gonna
Per
change,
person,
right?
per
It's
cabin.
new. It's
Yeah,
new.
it
That's
always
why.
depends.
It's
It
gonna
depends when
change.
you book. It depends
Yeah.
when you're trying to. Yeah, all that shit.
Balconies were like 2,400.
Bro, but you going on a cruise, you gotta get the balcony. You also gotta get the drink package. Like I'm sorry, but you got to.
I don't
Drink
think. I don't
package,
know
not
about the
worth
drink
for me.
package.
Huh?
Not worth for me.
It wasn't.
No, but you got to get the drink package. Like the way we did it, we fucked up. Miggy, we should have done Miggy and I, or we should have done myself and Rodolfo with Bailey and Lazarito. We should have split that one package and just, done the.
Still not worth for me, man. I'll buy like 2 to 3 drinks a night. Not worth. It's not worth.
Bro, look, we had Miggy, myself, Rodolfo, Lazarito, Bailey. 5 people, one drink package.
Ready?
That'll be $100 a person for 7 days. That's your drinks.
Well, that's different. But you also have a cap. You guys are all gonna only get like a couple drinks each.
Bro, they were not capping you. They were capping you if you appear drunk. Like that's what happened to us on the night when we were doing the dance floor.
That's not how that works. You want to know something? They have in their system 15 drink max.
They do.
So if they swipe your shit and it says 15, even if you want to buy another drink, they won't allow you to.
They do, but this is what happened to your sister and your brother-in-law. They were buying drinks. Arthur had 25 drinks on his card, and Lynette had 20 drinks on his card, and they're still bringing them for that one day.
Well,
because
I know for Emily's mom got told she couldn't buy more drinks.
Yeah, as long as we're tipping him, they didn't give a fuck. They were just giving us drinks.
Well, sometimes the thing is when you would tip, then they wouldn't even run your card.
Yes, maybe.
That's the thing.
Yeah. So anyway,
That looks like a cool ship. I'd be down.
I'll say you're gonna get the drink package, or you can just take the Norwegian, the 2 to 3 day cruise. Those are usually shitty old ships, but those are the party boats, And part of the deal is like the drink package, and you just float out of the Tampa or Miami, 3 days and you're back.
If you ask me, you go and you buy yourself allegedly some booze bladders on Amazon.
Or the shampoo bottles
that's probably
on
the
Amazon.
smartest thing, yeah. The shampoo bottles, whatever. And you take yourself your own rum. Or
Bro,
allegedly.
I took almost 4 liters of liquor that were done in 2 days.
Nah, that's
First 2 days.
This man's an alcoholic and a big share. See, I took, allegedly, only 1.5 liters worth of alcohol. And it lasted me till the very last day. So, don't be an alcoholic and you'll be fine. Because
this man is allergic to fun. That's the difference.
No, I had a couple drinks every night and I felt fun. No, man, and you brought like different shit too, and you were just all over the place with your shampoo bottles.
Yeah, bro.
And every time someone looks thirsty, you're like, have some vodka, have some tequila. What else? Whiskey.
I had whiskey, tequila, and vodka.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Don't forget to say that.
But I say let's plan a vacation, bro. I say okay. So
I'm telling you, March, we're already going. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's fine. But
we got any comments in chat? We haven't seen.
Peruano said, "Let's go
to Puerto Rico." I already went there, bro. Have fun. I'm trying to do new shit, man. We're gonna go to the same old places when we're old. We're young now. Let's go try new shit.
Cartagena. We've never been.
I would be down to go to Colombia again and do another spot. But at the same time, I kind of want to try another country. You know what I mean? Like
Peru's a little. See that the problem.
I'd be down for Peru. I'd be down for Brazil.
Yeah, but
I'd be really
flights,
down for
those
Brazil.
flights are fucking dreadful, bro.
Yeah. Oh, really?
You're looking for Peru 8 hours, Argentina 8 hours, Brazil is like damn near 8 hours.
Fuck.
Yeah, you got it's like 2 flights you gotta take. There's never a direct.
That's not that bad. That's like Colombia then, right?
No, man, Colombia is 4 hours and done from Orlando. Direct.
We stopped, didn't we? Or did we go direct?
No, we went direct. From Orlando, we went direct. From Miami, we went
I'm
direct.
thinking of a different vacation.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
Fuck.
yeah. So
you're right. I get it. It's a long trip, But Brazil, man, I'd really like to go to Brazil.
Brazil, yeah.
I'm gonna fucking learn Portuguese. I've been thinking about that lately. I really want to learn Portuguese.
It should be easy for you to learn.
Yeah. And then after Portuguese, I think I might try Italian, like you were saying, might be another easy one for me to learn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what makes it a little bit hard to learn Portuguese? Not having Omega to practice Portuguese.
Not having what?
Not having Omega to
Omega was shut down after 14 years.
Why?
I don't know. It was just shut down.
Probably a lot of dicks.
Too many dicks be shown.
Yeah, or there's probably a lot of bullying going on.
No, because everyone knows that you go on there and you say whatever and you just skip.
But now Kick, bro, the other day I heard that Kick is privately owned. What's his name? Fucking Aiden Ross got like $100 million deal to stream on Kick. And then he would convince Neon to go and stream on Kick because he's getting like another 10 million because Neon is coming.
Yeah.
So by Kick, apparently, back in the day on Twitch, you were able to do those gambling things, and then they took it off.
Yeah.
So this Kick is owned indirectly by a company that owns also a gambling company.
Yes, they are owned by they're the same. They're owned by that. But it's just like you said, Twitch stopped allowing the gambling to be done. So the gambling companies were like, well, we need some platform for people to stream our games. Yeah. Let's make our own. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's kind of like that's the entrepreneurial spirit. Back in the Prohibition era, when fucking Al Capone came in, there was a need for alcohol. He solved that issue by giving people the alcohol.
Yeah, but see the problem with alcohol was alcohol lobbied enough where they got rid of the weed. They lobbied to push the alcohol through, not the weed, and that's why to this day weed is illegal where alcohol is not. Even though alcohol kills a lot more fucking people than weed does.
Yeah, and then again, that's where you see the hustle. There's still people that sell weed.
And actually, you know this whole movement with the cigarettes, how that happened? So they got together in UN convention, and they're pretty much like, oh, cigarettes need to pay us huge taxes because you're making a ton of money. And cigarettes like, well, don't you think who we are? We're the cigarette companies. If people are addicted to our product, we ain't paying you shit. Of course, they said it in a nice words, not the way I said it. But they're like, okay, watch what's going to happen. Year later, you cannot smoke anywhere. Boom, boom, boom. Quickly, like, just did that, and they put an end to that. And they start pushing those vapes. You know what I mean?
And then you can't vape anywhere.
And now you can't vape anywhere.
They banned in certain places like the fruity flavored vapes. You know they're not supposed to be selling them.
In California, they're banned.
Yeah.
But people were like, fuck you, pretty much. And you can just go to a local store and they're like, hey, can you give me some of them?
So
you know, Juul.
They're increasing the...
Juul got hit?
Hard. They went out specifically for Juul because that's what was being known for being really highly addictive because of the amount of nicotine salt.
It's the same amount. It's the same fucking amount as in the big ones.
But
they're owned by Marlboro. That's why they got hit.
You ready for this? That vape in your hand says 5% on it.
Yeah.
I think that's bullshit.
You think so?
I think it's way less.
Yeah.
I think they're cheaping out on those bullshit ones. Juul, I don't think so. Juul pods, bro. Like to this day, I have my account where I clean. One of the gentlemen that worked there, very cool guy. He smokes a Juul still. Probably got on it when they were famous. He smokes like the menthol or the
How
tobacco.
Does he get it? You still buy it?
Because you can get them. You can get the menthol and tobacco flavors still. They still sell those. They just don't sell like the mango and like the fruity flavors. But you can still get Juul. Anyways, he smokes. Bro, every time I go to check out that trash, that whiff of like nicotine and tobacco hits me. It's not like that with those vapes. I swear to God, the Juuls are stronger. Either those are 5% and the Juuls are bullshitting and they're way more than 5%, or vice versa, where they're actually 5% and those are bullshit and they're way less.
But can we talk?
Did we talk about the rule in the UK that's coming about?
What's up?
So that they're increasing the age to purchase tobacco by 1 year every year. So
1 year every year? What do you mean?
To the point where nobody can buy them.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so let's say...
Oh, like in 60 years you won't be able to buy tobacco because they're going to basically phase it out.
So the younger generation can't smoke it, but the older people...
You know what's going to happen? People are going to be illegally smuggling that shit in. It's going to become the next weed.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
I'm telling you, it's going to become the next weed. Because I know...
My thing is like like, are we really going to see where someone's going to get arrested for smoking a cigarette? Is that what's going to come to?
And it's not just for cigarettes. This also goes towards electronic cigarettes as well.
I don't think they're going to get arrested for smoking cigarettes. What's going to happen, they're going to get fucking probably fined for smoking. And the place that sold it, when they eventually find out, they're going to get arrested for distribution of controlled substance.
I have a question because I remember when they made the age limit for tobacco and vapes to 21 in the U.S., right? You could still buy hemp at the age of 18. They didn't change the law on that. So you could go and buy, which hemp for people who don't know is weed without the THC, which basically is a non-psychoactive weed. It just has like all the medicinal properties and all that other stuff. But you can still buy that, which a lot of people use like hemp wraps or.
I have a controversial idea.
Stuff like that.
I don't think you should be able to enlist in the army until you're 25. I don't think you should be able to buy cigarettes or alcohol until you're 25. Hear me out. Because it is widely known that your brain stops developing at 25. Until 25, you're a shit mess in your head, right? Until it actually develops. And I think this is the time for you to actually do that.
See, this is my thing. I almost agree with you in the sense where I feel like development towards humans should be a lot more intricate and probably should be a lot longer than just 18 years of age.
Well, 18, I get it. When people live to 60, when average age was 60 and the 18, I get it. But now average age is 80, 82. So we live 20 years more than we used to. You know what I mean? And we're gonna continuously push it now with the prevalence of TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, the peptides and all this shit. We're gonna literally expand our livelihood for longer because. So there's this thing in your cells. It's called telomeres. It's not in your cells. It's on your DNA. So your DNA is capped by telomeres. Telomere is basically a sequence of DNA like ACTG. You know what I'm talking about? So ACTG is the corresponding letters. That's how the DNA helix is done. So at the very end, you have a sequence that's called telomere. And it's basically like the cap for the DNA. Think of it as like the little knot at the end that knots the DNA to keep it together, right? And every time the cells divide, the DNA divides, the telomeres get shorter and shorter and shorter. When they get too short, they just, like that cell is no longer viable and dies. Right. So when you have stem cells in your body that produce liver cells, that produce, like, these stem cells are a little bit different than the stem cells when you're an embryo, because embryo stem cells turn into a liver, into a heart, into brain, and things like that. And then the function of those stem cells in your body is to produce the more of those cells. When those cells die, your body slowly starts shutting down because those cells are dying and you pretty much like expire, right?
Running out of gas.
Yeah. But now they have proteins that are able to retard the disappearance of the telomeres, which means it increases the amount of time that you can be full of energy and things like that. And right now, especially for men, TRT, they take it to the end of the earth with the TRT and increasing your telomeres, so you can still stay young and strong till about 80.
But I thought you were talking about. I was assuming you're talking about NAD. No?
NAD is one of those things. Okay. NAD is one of them. There's other peptides that also aid. NAD was just made illegal. Did you know that?
What?
It was illegal for you to purchase it regularly. Now you have to get a prescription from a doctor to get NAD. Yeah. Because pharmaceutical companies are like, hey, yo, we're trying to make money. What the fuck you doing?
Really?
These people getting NAD, they're staying healthy. You know?
So no, you can't go do your NAD drip anymore at Vitality.
Well, the doctor will prescribe it to you if you need to be. You need to do your blood test, and they look at your blood test and say, "Oh, looks like you might use some NAD." Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't.
You know what I mean? So, but that's basically. But as I said, like, we've advanced so much, and with invention of the AI, I think in supercomputers that are coming through, we're gonna advance even more. The computer's gonna build blocks for us now.
I heard they were looking for the first volunteer for Neuralink.
They are?
I heard they were looking for the first volunteer.
Would you get it?
I would. On version like 20.
Nah. You got me bent.
You want to know something? You'll be left behind.
You would be left behind. And here's the thing.
You would walk around with a flip phone right now? No, you wouldn't. 30 years ago, you'd be like, no, I would never have this screen that might blow up, and
They might follow me.
Yeah, they're gonna follow me as tracker and all these things. And now you're telling me, oh yeah, they won't put it in my brain. But in 20 years, when everyone's got it in their fucking brain and is playing Ready Player One, and you're out here with a fucking Nokia, you're gonna want it.
Playing Snake.
Tetris and fucking Pong.
Good, bro. I'm good. I'm a pass on
You'll
that,
get
bro.
it. You'll see.
Yeah, but I'm not getting it at version 20. That's 20 people that have fucking tested that thing.
No,
version 20 is
like Gen 20, bro. That means that like that shit's been
everybody
out for
hopped
like
on
20 plus years.
Everyone hopped on ChatGPT when it was version 2.
Yeah, man. I'm giving it a chance. Fuck.
But see, here's the thing. I think I would get it. The reason I would get
100%.
Here's the reason why I would get it. Because I'm not important enough.
Right.
And I don't make that kind of money to be important
sorry
enough.
You don't feel like you're the fucking main character of your own fucking life, bud.
I'm the main character of my life, but I'm not the main character of Apple's life. They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck because you're not Jeff Bezos. You're not Tim Cook. Man. You're not the president of the country.
And the moment GhettoRig gets big enough, we're making a new channel, man.
Yeah. We're making new chips. At that point, we make our own damn chips.
Yeah,
but
like fuck, man. Like I don't think like I would love to be successful. Like of course everyone wants to be successful, but to be famous like that, like Jay-Z, Beyonce, like super Elon Musk famous.
Nah, man. Nah, fuck that. Now I think you as a person. Here's the thing. This is what I think. Let's say you have $10 million. $10 million is hella money, in the whole scheme of things, right? But that's $10 million. You have liquid, right? $10 million liquid. $10 million liquid at 5%, which is like a very, very, very conservative, right? Earning at 5%. You're looking at about $500,000 a year. That's about $40,000 a month. That's really good enough money for you to be well. You know what I mean? And not touch the 10 million to live, right? So past $10 million, it's almost making no sense. And to be top 0.1% of the United States, you have to earn $3 million a year. So you don't even, you wouldn't even be at the top 0.1% of the United States with $10 million. You could technically be 1% of the United States, which is 1 out of 100 people, and have $10 million and making $500,000 a year. That's your 1% right there. $600,000 a year, that's your 1% right there. And you can live a really, really good, comfortable life. That means a decent car, a decent house, several vacations, kids in private schools.
So if you gave me $10 million right now, and I was to say, I don't plan on investing a single dollar, I don't plan on doing anything, just taking that money and trying to live with it. And let's say I live, because I'm 23 or 22 now, so another 60 years, right? That means I could still accommodate $166,000 every year.
Every year.
Every year.
And that's coming out after you pay your taxes and everything. That's coming out to about $10,000 a month. $10K a month, you can have a very, very comfortable life. You can have a nice car, a nice house. As a matter of fact, you can be the only breadwinner in a house, and your wife doesn't need to work.
You'd be chilling for the 120.
Yeah.
Not chilling.
You would be chilling, bro.
No, man. You remember PPD broke this down the other day? I thought I sent it to you. The same house it would have cost. You could have 5 years ago made, I think he said 50 or 70 grand a year to apply and be able to get the loan.
Yeah. Well, because of the interest rate.
You need 120 grand.
Yeah. For the interest rate,
like, you're not really chilling.
Well, no, because think about it. If you already bought the house and you're gonna stay in that house,
that's what.
If you bought the house and you're gonna stay in that house, because let's say you're having 4 vacations a year, 4 good vacations a year. That's every 3 months you're having a good vacation. Let's say a week or 2 weeks vacation.
Yeah. And you're not working.
And you're not working. Bro, you're going to be climbing walls. You're going to be fucking trying to create shit. You're going to be Ubering just to do shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you could,
like knitting.
Yeah. But then again, if you want to leave some money for your kids, you just like live off the percentage of the fucking money.
Right.
Live humbly. Don't necessarily spend the 40,000. Right. Spend the 20.
Yeah. You don't always have to max out. You don't always have to end the year spending your 120, right?
You would be literally like an average person would be chill. Now, if you want to fly private, you need about 50 to 100 million.
That's different.
Yeah, if you want to fly private,
you want to move around in PJs, bitch. Like,
but I'm telling you, with the $166,000, you can afford a premium economy or even business class seats when you're going to Europe. Local flights, who gives a fuck? Sit somewhere in the middle. If you want a little bit of extra leg space, pay the $30 to have the leg space.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. You're fine.
That's one of the best decisions I ever made. on the way back from Puerto Rico. I think it was paying like $30 a chair.
Yeah.
For me and Emily to get the big front seats in the Spirit planes.
Yeah, because Mauricio and I, when we flew to Colombia for the last time, on the way back, I was like, Mauricio, it's only $100. I'm buying these fucking first class seats.
Yeah.
I bought the seats, bro. We were right in the first class, in the very first row. Both of us laying out on the fucking lazy boys like this, coming back, because we needed that. It was 3 hours of comfort, bro.
Yeah.
And why not? You know, and this is the thing. Like, you really need to fly first class once in your lifetime. And because once you do that, they're like, bro, now I just want to fly first class. What do I need to do to continuously fly first class? You know what I mean? The seats are so much comfortable. Like, the service is completely different.
Could you imagine going to like China or Japan or someplace like that in one of those small
Bro, the Emirates Airlines, when you fly first class, they have fucking showers in there. They have showers. You can showers and everybody clapping because everybody think you landed. But you didn't.
Yeah, I would love to have one of those. I think my parents flew in one of like the...
Yeah.
They went to Malaysia, right? So they got like their little cabin shit where they had like where they could lay down and everything, which is pretty cool.
At this point, I'm in a point where it's like, I want to go to places, but I dread the time that I'm going to spend in a plane. It's almost like I'm getting robbed of the time that I would be spending doing some fun.
I hate the travel experience, man. Like, if it's just me and Emily, great.
Yeah, when there's a bunch of people?
Yeah. I hate
well, you got to get with a group of bunch of people that are, like, down for whatever. No matter what happens, everybody's okay, and they're not going to throw a hissy fit. He didn't show up. If you don't have that, bro, it's amazing.
Yeah, it sucks, though. When, like, for example, my girlfriend, she loves keeping track of, like, her parents and stuff, making sure what they're doing. So it's just, like, keeping track of, trying to make sure 20 people are on accordance with something.
Yeah. It's gonna happen. You're slowly gonna start going on these trips, and then when are you gonna start I dislike going on cruises. I really don't like them. But this cruise trip was fun. Why? Because there was I would wake up, and you guys, like, one of you was awake. We were doing some fuck shit, and then if you guys get tired, you go into the room.
There was something else to do.
Someone else is doing something, so I could basically I was bar hopping or friend hopping, doing all kinds of things, you know what I mean?
Right.
For me, it was good because I'm a crackhead. I just want to constantly move and do shit. Like, I don't want to sleep. I don't want to take naps.
Right.
I don't want to do any of that. You know.
I only took a nap like once or twice. Not too many.
I think I accidentally crashed on one, and then Rodolfo came and said, hey, bro, we need to dress up. And I think it was like I closed my eyes for like 15 minutes. He said, we need to dress up. I was like, fuck. I dress up, and they're like, no, we don't need to dress. I took the clothes off, and then I was like, all right, fine. And then he goes, no, we still need to dress. I was like, God damn it. I was throwing a fucking fit. No, I was throwing a fit. But what's
your favorite thing about the cruise, though?
This cruise, favorite thing? About this cruise, favorite thing was the laughs we had and, like, the conversations we had. Like, especially with Ozzy, he's always smile on his face. You guys are always down for whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you're always, like, happy, you're down for a drink, you know.
Yeah, I think the laughter.
Open doors, you know what I mean? Because everything else I've done all of that shit. The food, the places to go, the things to see, the zip lines we did, you know, all of that shit I've done. You know, the pools I've done.
I really enjoyed the comedy shows.
Comedy shows were good. Yeah.
I like especially the rated R ones. They were hilarious.
Yeah.
The first one, I died. The very, very first guy we watched, who was it?
I wasn't there.
The very first guy was there were two guys we watched.
Was it
two
Jason
guys? One with long hair and then
Jeff
the
Shaw, right?
Jeff something, yeah.
But was it Jason, the first guy we saw?
I don't fucking remember. He was a salt and pepper hair, and then we wanted to watch him again, and he was doing a PG version, and he was like catering to the crowd, and I was like, yeah, it's funny, but it's not that funny.
Yeah, it was Jason.
That
was Jason, I think. Yeah, he was hilarious. I think that like I was saying, that very first set he did made my cheeks hurt.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I think the laughter and people and like bringing back like old things, like Emily's dad and I and Shayla, we recreated our little hat thingy, you know, from Dominican Republic. That was fun. Then spending time with friends, like laughing and just doing things, you know, and then getting in the elevator and saying something dumb and everybody just kind of laughs, you know what I mean?
Yo, you could say the most wild shit on that cruise on the elevator and nobody would give a fuck. Nobody. Everybody was like laughing, having a good time.
I think it's pretty funny when you're like on vacation, and especially on like a cruise or in a all inclusive resort or something like that. Everyone's just so happy and like ready to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And, like most people aren't assholes.
That's what that's why I say most people are good people. They're willing to have a conversation. And if you say out of pocket shit, it depends how you deliver it. People fucking take that as a joke and then they fucking add to it. And this becomes this gigantic blah of fucking everybody laughing and having fun.
Did I ever tell you guys about my Turks and Caicos bar situation with a guy?
No.
So I was waiting for the guy to...
Hey, yo, pause. Is this a gay moment?
No.
No? Okay.
So I was waiting for the guy to get her order, me and my mom. And this guy over on the other side looks at me, and I'm trying to count the money because I'm kind of confused. I don't know what to do. I'm supposed to be paying for Rodolfo's drink, and I'm trying to figure out if I should just take the cash out of his wallet or if I should just get cash for me and then give it to him later, whatever. So I'm swindling like ones and fives in my hand, and this guy looks over at me, and he's like, hey, and that's all I understand. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy trying to say? And he says something about the ones, like, make it rain, or you want to make it rain or something. And I thought he was like either disrespecting me or saying something. And I go and I look over to the side, and he's with his daughter. His daughter looks up at him and is like, hey, I think you're making him uncomfortable. Because I gave him a look. I have my shades on and everything. I gave him a look like what's going on? I go over to the guy and I'm like, hey bro, I didn't hear you. You're probably joking or something, but I couldn't hear you. What were you saying? And the guy was was like, no, I saw you with so many ones. You might as well just throw it at the guy, just get his attention. And I just started laughing with the guy. I was like, oh yeah, blah, 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 and then just went back.
You thought he was trying to be like the Chino in the club, disrespecting people?
Bro, that Chino. I saw Arthur's face, and I was like, okay, this is serious. Next thing I know, I see Ozzy got up. And when we did that, the little girl from the back ran around. She just immediately comes to me. I don't know why to me.
I saw that.
Immediately, no, he's drunk. Don't, he's drunk. Like, don't do anything. I was like, okay. And then that's when I was smiling, But yeah, we're ready. That Chinito is gonna fucking get
crazy,
it,
bro. I didn't see nothing happen. Like I didn't hear about anything until after the fact. It was weird though because this is now I put some pieces together. When we were first dancing around, I remember Emily found like a crumpled up like $5 bill or something like that, and I was like, "Where'd you get that?" She's like, "I don't know. It was on the floor under the chair." And I was like, "Okay, fool, like $45." And then like 20 minutes later is when that shit goes down. That I guess he started throwing money at other girls in the group, and I remember I was like, "Oh, so you have money like from earlier? That was probably him throwing." And I was like, "Babe, give me that shit." I took the money and I go up to him, just tap him on the shoulder and drop that shit in his lap. He's like trying to like smile, but like at the same time just so fucking like geeked out because it was already after Arthur and your brother had pressed him and shit. That dude was trying to get fucked up.
Can you imagine how funny it would be if you pulled out a fucking handkerchief out of your pocket, slapped him on the face? We're going on a duel tomorrow morning at this time. and you bring fucking a sword that's only for a right hand. That would have been funny as shit.
Yeah, this guy, this Asian kid, he only had one hand. He was cut off right at the elbow.
Yeah. But
I didn't give a fuck. I'll break his other fucking hand disrespecting girls like that.
Yeah, bro. He deserved it. He really deserved it. He'd have got slapped on the mouth. Well, anyway, you know what was actually a little on the weird side? I don't know if this was weird or not. Miggy and I were like, all right, let's go for the front of the ship. So we're walking around to discover front of the ship. So we discover the front of the ship, and some dude comes up to us and starts fucking talking to us. And him and I were just being cordial and nice to it, but as we're walking away, I was like, Miggy, is this just me? Or this is a little weird when somebody, especially a dude, walks up and strikes a conversation with you. Like,
y'all look sus together. That's what it was.
Like, what do you need?
You guys look sus together.
Oh, but did you see that part when we were dancing? That was the night when we're all dancing. Some guy comes up to us, and one of the girls goes, it came up to you, some close to you, is like, babe, he's gay. Babe, he's gay. And apparently this dude was gay, and he was just like trying to get in the middle of the group next to the boys, you know what I mean?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
No, I think you're talking about the guy. So we got in the club and we were lit. We were like the only people that were dancing, and it was a white guy, right? It was a white boy.
I don't remember being told baby's gay.
There was this white boy.
That white boy just wanted to party.
Yeah,
Curly hair.
exactly.
He just wanted to party.
He came up to me. He's like, yo, y'all are lit. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? Let's go. Let's dance.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
that white boy was lit, and I think he was Hispanic. I caught him a couple of times. Yeah, bro, I caught him one time.
He had no rhythm.
Yeah, well, he was the non-rhythm Hispanic kind.
He was white.
Yeah, well, he was in the elevator. We were saying some Spanish shit to each other. Everybody was laughing, and the kid was laughing too. He understood what was going on. And a couple of times in the hallway, we passed through saying funny shit, and he understood that.
Shit, a couple drinks in me, an Asian guy can say a joke, and I'll laugh.
Right.
Yeah, could be that too.
But I don't remember no gay guy coming.
But did you notice we were the littest group on that fucking ship? And I'm not just saying to say it, we were the littest group.
I mean, Carnival cruises are full of a lot of old people.
I mean, there was a girl that damn near fucking cleaned the floor on one of the nights. Remember, with red hair? She had the fucking phone and just blasting herself, filming the entire time, calling people.
God. That shit was so annoying, bro.
It was annoying.
She was flashing that shit all over the place.
Yeah.
Like a fucking mini son in the club, just walking around, fucking arrogant ass fucking bitch.
But did you notice every time that flash came on, all the girls were in it doing this, or her friends and everybody. Bro, there's something about the lights and the camera for girls. It's like crack.
Is it me? Okay. Does anyone else also know this? It's proper etiquette. Whoever's inside the elevator, let them get out, and then the people going in,
yes,
they go in.
Yes,
bro.
100%.
I want to smack so many fucking people when I would try to walk out of the elevator and they're like trying to squeeze by me. Like, let me fucking walk out, you asshole.
You know why it's like that? Because in United States, we're not used to that. We're just not used to that. Like, me being a foreigner, like, our elevator, like, to get to your home, it was an elevator. And there was a big building. There's a bunch of people always went up and down. So there was a very rarely that you would click the elevator and there was no one in there. There's always somebody in there. You let them out, you get in.
Right.
This is a normal etiquette, bro.
I was about to start shoulder checking people.
That's normal etiquette. And also public transportation. Doors open, you let people out, and then you get in. If you've never dealt with that, people don't know how to act. They just think it's a norm, you know? They just don't know.
It's so stupid. Like, it makes sense, right? Like, let them fucking get out so you can come in.
You know when I got checked by that? When I was in fucking London. We were visiting my buddy in London about 10 years ago, and we're in an escalator. And these escalators are tiny, right? And my brother and I were standing right in the middle of the escalator. My buddy taps me on the shoulder, like, hey, move to the side because people are going to pass by you. Let alone, and fucking next thing you know, the minute we moved, there was a fucking line of people forming behind us because they just wanted to go through. And these are tiny escalators. They're not the big ones like we have.
Yeah.
Since that day, I always move to one side. Even if I have luggage, I'll put the luggage in front of me or behind me. Move to the side. I cannot tell you how many times I see American people, strictly American people, right in the dead smack fucking middle. Now when you go to the airport, pay attention. If it's an American person in the middle, it's a foreigner, they're to the side. Because they're used to that shit.
Really? I never noticed
They're used to that shit. Like, you move to the side because other people are going up and down. Because we're not used to that going up and down.
The escalator's a little fucking weird, though. In the sense, kind of like, it's already moving everyone.
Exactly.
Like, why do you need to be fucking walking past me?
And that's the thing, because when people do public transportation, they're going places. They must be late or something. So they're zooming right through it. It's like, oh shit, escalator, I can go faster. Like when I get on those tracks that take you, I want to walk on them because I get things faster. And it drives me nuts. Like, you'll get on that thing and somebody's right dead smack in the middle. Is he trying to walk by them?
Yeah, that I get. You keep walking. Don't just fucking stand there.
Wait, they can. Just pull to the side so I can walk right by you. I have no problem.
And those are usually a little bigger, but escalators aren't that big.
No, they're not. And imagine in London, they're one-person escalator that you need to stand to the side.
No, fuck that, though. Like, just wait your turn.
It's just the way it is, man.
Like,
it's just the way it is.
Even the escalators here, like, if I'm standing there with my luggage and you're trying to walk past me, you're going to bump me.
Yeah.
So, like, if they're smaller in London, like, fucking wait your turn, man. You know?
But, I don't know. But this cruise was definitely a fucking floating city for sure. I mean, I would suggest, here's the thing.
That's the thing, though. I can't go on another cruise now that's not as big as that one.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, you're going to be, like, claustrophobic. Ain't got shit to do.
I don't know about claustrophobic, but I am going to be like, damn, this is a small fucking boat.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
All right, fellas, any closing regards?
No, not really. I don't have anything else, really. Did you have anything you wanted to pull up, Mr.
I have a
J?
bunch of articles. We can do them either next. Actually, there's one good article I want to read. I want to leave this on a controversial note. If you guys want to do that,
That's fine.
I think Miggy had it up. It was a Yep, that's the one. Read the thing.
5 major mistakes I've made as a wife, and you probably have too.
This is for all the wives and girlfriends. You want a happy life? Read on.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going down. Get to point 1.
Alrighty. Treating my husband like a 4th child. I mean.
Yeah, like when they treat you like a child, bro.
Yeah, you can't just look at them like another part of your kids. Sometimes I forget that my husband is my husband. He's been around for so long. It seems like he's just some dude leaving crumbs of wavy lays on the couch and dirty boxers on the floor right next to the hamper. I forget that he's a hard worker, a wonderful provider, a loving father. I forget that sometimes my sarcasm and jokes hit below the belt. Yeah, you bitches are rude. Yeah. If we were as rude as you were, y'all would cry.
Yeah, they would.
I forgot that my job is to be a good wife, and that my job is to encourage him and compliment him, value him, and support him. I mean, this is kind of like, I saw the thing today, like when you let your relationship turn into a friendship.
Yeah.
This is kind of like, I feel like the same concept, where you got to make sure you keep things intimate. Forgetting that my husband needs to have more sex than I do. He's fucking freaking out over there. If only these bitches would understand. I don't think we need to read anything there.
Yeah, it's very self-explanatory.
Putting my children's needs before my husband's. I kind of.
I mean, if your child is fucking choking, then definitely put his needs in front of your husband. But if your child wants a fucking dinosaur cut out bread with PB&J, and your husband is fucking hungry as shit, ravenous because he just came back home from a 10 hours of laborious job, the dinosaur can fucking wait. You know, I'm sorry.
But I don't know if that's necessarily like having to put it into the framework of children versus them. You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
I feel like it all depends.
You can't just like, it's either
it's
one or the other one. Yeah.
It's not that simple as that sentence there. Not giving up my sense of control. Yeah, this is for any human. Don't be a fucking emotional monster.
Well, it's not even that. It's like, when they're like, oh, well, I'm going to do this better than he will. Like, relinquishing control. You know what I mean? At times, you need to relinquish control. Like, at times, let's say, I'll find this a lot of times, like, no, we're not doing this. Because the reason I'm saying not doing this is usually coming, not because I don't want to spend money or time or this or that, or I'm annoyed or bored, is because of safety, right? Like, I'm telling you, we're not doing this. We need to walk away. And you don't want to give up the control of that situation. No, everything's going to be fine. I'm like, no, bitch, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Just follow my lead, like, just follow my lead once in a while.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Not making a better effort to look pretty.
Yes. Because the one thing that drives me fucking nuts, girls will dress up and put makeup for some fucking pictures that go on Instagram, but yet they look like slobs throughout the entire day for the husband. This is what I don't like.
Nah, you sound crazy. I ain't gonna lie, Jay.
No, this is what I don't like, bro.
What do you mean? So they're not... Okay, from my knowledge, I don't see girls usually just get makeup and dressed up just to take pictures. I don't see that happen often. I mean, a lot of times what happens
when I say just to take pictures, I'm exaggerating, but meaning they get dressed up, but then obviously that comes with taking pictures, like that comes with the whole thing of like they'll do that for the outside world versus their own guy. You know what I mean? I think that's the impression I get.
I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like there's certain things where, like, for example, at one point in our relationship, I told Emily, I had told her, like, I really like the short hair look, like that bob cut, and she did it.
Yeah.
She did it. She also wanted to try it. It wasn't just because I told her.
Yeah, right? No, obviously.
But she did it, and I feel like one of the reasons she was maybe probably part of that list of reasons she did it was, I know my boyfriend's gonna like it. So I feel like there's little things like they do like that, like they'll maybe if, for example, I don't like long nails. I don't like long nails, so I know that most of the time, anytime I see Emily do her nails short, it's because she knows I'm not going to roast her now. Yeah. Because anytime she does her nails long...
I add to the roast. The doo-doo nails, I add to the roast.
Yeah, every time she comes to me, she's like, baby, you like my nails? If they're anything a half of an inch, like quarter inch short, longer than out from the bed, I tell her no. No, they're fucking disgusting. You say, what do you mean? And like, the design looks cool, but they're long as shit and they're nasty. And I just tell her, like...
To me, with the nails, to me, one thing that I don't like about the nails is, like, if you're gonna have polish on it, have polish on it. If you're not gonna have polish on it, it's gonna be all fucking chewed up. Looks like a rat's ate the fucking around it, and you have just a dot in the middle. Get rid of it. Just have clean nails. You know what I mean? Like that's all.
I was supposed to get a...
Don't do anything. You don't want to do anything.
Like
don't do anything. You know.
An hour ago. Where the hell's that shit at?
And that's it.
That's it. Okay.
That's it.
Well, women, if you want to maybe improve, I guess you can do these things. I don't know. Up to you.
Yeah,
Looks
up to you.
Looks like a bunch
We're not
of
here to
basic
tell
ass
you
shit.
what you should do. We are here to tell you what guys like.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, I feel like a better article would have been asking the husband if he even paid attention to all this bullshit.
Yep. Well, a lot of times guys don't pay attention to tiny little bullshits like that, where the girls want you to see it, but they're like, I think there are staples that each guy likes and dislikes, and I think each guy is different. Some guys might like the long nails, some guys might not. I personally don't like long nails.
I think Rodolfo does.
There you go.
I think he does. I might be wrong on that.
Yeah, I personally don't like a lot of makeup. Like, if you want to do some makeup,
sit
do
with
some
your
makeup.
girl at the nail salon while she does it?
Oh, fuck no. No. No, that's your time, baby. That's your time. Enjoy it thoroughly.
You think I'm going to sit there on my phone for 2 to 3 hours? Like, you go, nying, nying.
No, and then you come back home, you got fungus from them nasty ass little tools. No.
I mean, she's going to go get her nails done regardless, but I'm saying, are you going to sit there and sit through it with her? Fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the best way is, like, don't have anything at all. Just clean fucking nails. Like, normal nails. No color, nothing. Just clean, short, normal nails.
I'm not against
don't have any dirt underneath them.
Any
nail
putting designs or doing whatever she wants. I just don't like the long nails.
Yeah.
This is my biggest thing. Anytime those bitches want to do their long ass nails, you gotta be so fucking delicate around them because they might break that shit, and then they're gonna cry because it hurts, and they also spent like $200 on them.
And then you ask them to do something, and then you see them like trying to do it this way. Wait, they can't. Yeah, they can't.
They're trying to use the sides of their fingers.
Sides of the fingers, like they're throwing gang signs, and they're opening a bottle of water.
Like, when you see them open a bottle of water, they can't just grab it like this. They have to.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're throwing gang signs. Turns into Bloods and Cribs real quick there.
Yeah, they can't just do this. They have to, like...
Miggy, so I'm going to throw you under the bus here, expose you a little bit.
Okay. No,
so,
I already know where you're going with this.
So,
I already know where you're going with this.
What was that saying? If she... Oh, I need to fucking find this. Hold on. You continue this conversation while I find this.
You fucker. Let's get the fuck out of here.
No. If we don't expose you, who will?
Mickey wants to go. I don't know what's going on here. I'll be honest. I don't know what's going on here.
No.
I want to know.
I do. So,
Instagram post so that he could look at my caption.
Yep. It says this bunch of very good-looking pictures of Miggy, edited and all. It says her loss. Who is her? That's what I want to know. Who is her?
I've been telling you, don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Yeah. No, I mean, definitely. I mean, looking at those pictures, if I was a girl, I'd pause.
Hey, yo!
Pause.
We need to get the fuck out of this room.
Pause. But, Miggy, yeah, her loss. I agree. But who is her? I mean, you know, we're from Eastern Europe. We fucking kneecap people.
Is that I break a bitch's knees?
Yeah, I break a bitch's knees. Who's her?
Never walk again, Miggy.
I'm going to stay under the bus.
Oh, you're going to stay under the bus?
All right, guys. One more announcement. So next week, Tuesday, I'm going to have a friend of mine, Marvin, join us. This guy's going to, I don't want to give it away too much. He's going to come back with like wealth of knowledge for you guys because it is end of the year. And I think you're going to find this specific episode very, very, very interesting. And
also, check out on Miggy, pull up that
part. Yeah, the blast thing that. Put that in the description and also in the chat.
MOA podcast through YouTube.
Yeah,
look up MOA podcast. So on Michael's MOA podcast channel, he posted a video today. We're gonna share that in the chat right now. Yeah, just go ahead and copy the link.
Yeah, we're sharing that in the chat, guys. Please go on there. like the
Just
video.
Hit the link. Hit the link. Yeah.
Yeah, like the video.
Check
Subscribe
that
to
out,
MOA.
guys. Really appreciate
Give him some
you,
love.
Michael.
Like that video. We're gonna also put that. Yeah, thanks Miggy for spamming it. Yeah, go ahead and look at it. It's if anything is gonna give us if anything it's gonna give us some notoriety, right? And
Another thing,
and he's spitting some facts there. So
another thing, also don't forget to check out Vitality. You guys can always type in Vitality in the chat and get yourself your one-time use free credit on any of the modalities at Vitality. They have a new location opening up. I think it's this weekend.
yep.
This weekend.
Well, it's this entire week is their grand opening. It's not
this
just one
week
day. It's this entire
It's their
week.
grand opening. It's on 4th Street. Go check out a new location if you guys live a little closer to the south side. A little better than having to go all the way to Park Street
Or downtown.
54th. Right. Those are the two locations. I think it's 4th Street and 22nd, right?
Yep.
4th Street and 22nd Avenue, and then Park Street and 54th. Check out Vitality, guys. #1 sponsor in the world. Y'all have a good night.
If not Vitality, we wouldn't be able to put this because they pretty much sponsor the computer and everything.
This is official.